Hello, and thank you for joining me as I introduce you to the Germfree family. At Germfree, we've built our reputation on delivering complex and innovative solutions in the life science space. From multi-story biosafety laboratories to Class 3 containment isolators and everything in between. Germfree began in 1962 as a family-owned company, and we still hold that value close to our hearts today. When you become a client of Germfree, you're welcome into that family. Personally speaking, many of my closest friends and mentors began as clients, which speaks volumes about the relationships that we build. Conducting business with clients and colleagues you develop meaningful relationships with is truly something special, and at Germfree I am grateful to get to do just that. Building on that foundation, we've taken our passion for design and dove headfirst into the pharmaceutical isolator space. This is where engineering precision meets the highest standard of safety, compliance, and innovation. At Germfree, we don't just manufacture equipment, we engineer solutions. Our isolators are developed to solve real-world challenges in pharmaceutical manufacturing, supporting our clients in achieving their goals at the highest levels. We are proud of what we've accomplished and even more excited about what's ahead. Germfree's passion for design, innovation, and execution continues to drive us, and we look forward to delivering the next generation of pharmaceutical isolator technology to our partners. In the next segment of our video, we will dive deeper into some of the engineering aspects that truly set us apart. The collaboration of different departments ensures every isolator we design is not only functional, but perfectly tailored to fit our clients' needs from an end-user perspective.
When it comes to isolators, design doesn't begin with stainless steel or glass. It begins with people, the operators, engineers, and patients who rely on these systems every day. What do they need to accomplish? What risks do they face? What will make their work safer, smoother, and more reliable? Every isolator we build is shaped by those questions, because the best technology starts with understanding the people who it serves. Our customers ask for a lot, and they should. First, they need safety and containment. The isolator must protect the operator, the product, and ultimately the patient. That means validated airflow, sealed barriers, and proven decontamination every time. They need confidence and compliance. Systems must meet global standards like CGMP, ISO classifications, and 21 CFR Part 11, with full electronic batch records, audit trails, and data integrity built in. They need ergonomics that work, gloveports positioned and angled for comfort, lighting that reduces eye strain, layouts that minimize fatigue and awkward movements, because small details make a big difference over long shifts. They need safe, intuitive waste handling, with integrated disposal ports and systems that keep operators focused and contamination risks low. They need efficient material transfer, rapid transfer ports, pass-throughs, and smart workflows that keep production moving without compromising sterility. They need cleanability. Every surface must be easy to wipe down. Coved corners eliminate residue traps. Materials must stand up to aggressive clean room cleaning agents day in and day out. And increasingly, they want turnkey delivery. That means more than shipping a machine. It means full CQV support, FAT, SAT, IQ, OQ, a system that arrives ready, proven, and validated, with documentation and training in place so production can start with confidence. Finally, they want reliability and support. Equipment they can count on, service they can reach, a partner who's responsive, knowledgeable, and based right here in the US. So how do we turn those needs into a real system? It starts with listening. Every project begins with a user requirement specification, a deep dive into the customer's process, space, and priorities. Our engineers translate those needs into design models. We analyze airflow, gloveport placement, lighting, waste handling, cleanability, and CQV requirements from day one. Validation isn't an afterthought. It's built into the design, so when the system is installed, qualification flows smoothly. Then we bring it all together with advanced control systems, automation, alarms, touchscreens, and electronic batch records. The isolator doesn't just protect. It guides operators, supports compliance, and builds confidence with every run. In the end, an isolator isn't just a piece of equipment. It's a complete solution designed to protect people, products, and patients. Every feature, from gloveports to cleanability, from waste disposal to validation support, exists because customers ask for it. Their needs drive our designs, and together, that's how we shape the future of containment. Once we've gathered and defined the client's needs in the URS, the next step is turning those requirements into a real engineered solution. That's where our design and engineering team steps in. To walk you through that process, I'll hand things over to Kendall Seeger.
Once a sale is made and our kickoff meeting is held, the engineering team gets to work bringing customers' visions to life. The engineering team works hand in hand with the project management team to ensure that we take all of customer requirements from process needs to industry standards into consideration and ensure that we are designing an isolator system that will meet their needs. We start the design process by reviewing the URS, or User Requirements Specification. From this document, we gain an understanding of the customer's requirements for the isolator, from build materials to required airflows and industry standards our project must conform to. The URS is the guiding document we use for the design process. If there are any questions after the URS is reviewed, we work closely with our project management team and the customer to get these answers so we can jump into the next phase of the project. After the URS review, the conceptual and preliminary engineering work can begin. We start this process by creating a PNID, or piping and instrumentation diagram. The PNID provides information including airflows, air changes per hour, sensors, and other instrumentation that are part of the overall function of the isolator. Starting with a PNID helps us map out things like required numbers of blowers, the sensors, and serves as a reference point as we process through the design and ensure we have all of the required instruments captured. Once the PNID has been created, we dive deeper into bringing the conceptual design to a reality. We start by looking at sizing filters and the filter coverage. Germfree isolators are designed to provide maximum allowable coverage based on the size of the chamber. We start by determining filter size for each chamber, and from there we calculate our required downflows in CFM, as well as the number of air changes per hour. The next step in this process would be to spec out blowers that we want to use, as well as how many are required for both supply and exhaust for each module. For this, we do some additional calculations to determine system static pressure to ensure our blower capacity will be enough to allow operation when filters start to get dirty. This step is critical to ensuring that we provide a robust product that will work even under imperfect conditions. At this stage of the design, we're also looking at material requirements, which are typically driven by the URS. Germfree's isolators are made from 316L stainless steel, with all of the components being spec'd out to be compatible with hydrogen peroxide. This is critical to the functionality of the isolator, that we don't have any materials that can be degraded by exposure to hydrogen peroxide, because if these items start to break down, we run the risk of potentially either breaking containment or overall part failure, which would result in the customer losing the ability to use their piece of equipment altogether. Through the design process, we have many design review meetings, some with the customer, some internally, and finally some with our sheet metal vendor to ensure we are all on the same page. All design requirements have been met and our vendor understands critical to quality areas, as well as other things they should put extra attention into during fabrication. This last part is critical. Here at Germfree, we work closely with our fabrication partners to ensure our customer will get the piece of equipment that they are expecting. This includes on-site visits with the vendor to do mid-process quality inspections to reduce risk of non-conformance once received. The engineering team works closely with not only our fabricator, but also our production and quality teams in-house. From incoming inspection through the build process, the engineering team is fully engaged. They're to answer any question that may arise from incoming inspection, as well as support the production team through the build, many of them even getting their hands dirty and getting right in there to help with the work. The engineering team stays fully involved right through FAT, or factory acceptance testing, helping answer any questions the quality team may have, performing tests and recording data, as well as troubleshooting problems when they arrive. The Germfree engineering team works diligently day in and day out to ensure that we are providing customers with the highest quality product that conforms to all regulatory standards, including ISO 14644 Annex 1 and 21 CFR Part 11. Every once in a while, we get specific requests from customers around things like chamber size, automation, or even glove port placement. Germfree is a solutions provider, and we work closely with each customer to ensure that we can meet their specific needs. When necessary, we also provide ergo tests, which allow for a customer to come into the facility and work hand in hand with the engineering team to ensure their isolator will be set up properly for their facility and the people using the machine. Additionally, we work hand in hand with the facilities team to integrate equipment not only into our modular but also our mobile options, allowing us to put isolator technology not only into brick and mortar facilities, but extending the reach into places this technology may not have been available in the past.